Let's talk a little bit about the Toronto Blue Jays, boys. Toronto has a 4-game lead over the New York Yankees, a 5.5-game lead over Boston. Are they for real? Are you believing this?
Over.
Yeah, 100%.
AL East is over.
You think so? 2 weeks left, it's over. Why do you say that? Why are you so confident in that?
Because I haven't seen the blips from the Blue Jays. They've kind of like ironed out a little bit of that bullpen issue that they had. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying they're a perfect team because, as we've said throughout the entire show, it's not a perfect team. But the two teams chasing them, I don't think have enough in them, especially Boston without Anthony, and the Yankees without their bullpen being locked down like you would think they would when you see the names. I just don't think there's enough to catch this team because they have something that none of the teams we've talked about have. Starting pitching night in and night out that you're like, this guy could go 7. He could go 6. He could give him another quality start. They have it in droves. They put Eric Lauer, who was giving them quality starts night in and night out, into the bullpen.
Isn't that crazy, AJ, what Eric just said, that they've ironed out the blips? I feel like every year at this point of the season, Toronto implodes in some way. This seems like the most complete Toronto Blue Jays team we've seen in some time. Is that fair?
Absolutely. Their pitching is great. Their offense and defense have been really good. Their bullpen, there are some blips in the bullpen, but we'll see what happens with them. But I know this, the American League is going to have to go through Toronto. You're going to have to go to Toronto and win games, and that is not the easiest place on earth to go to win. It gets loud. It gets crazy. We saw it back when they were good in 2015 with the bat flip and all that stuff. When the place gets rocking, it is not an easy place for them to go. So I think this team has a great opportunity to not only obviously win the East. The East is over. They're 4 games up with, 11 to play. They should have that locked down. And then also represent the American League in the World Series, just because everyone has to come to Toronto. And everyone says, oh, this and that. Everyone still doesn't understand how good Toronto can be when that country and that stadium gets behind them. They are incredible. It is loud. If the roof is closed, holy cow, it is so loud in that place. And they play great at home. So I think they're in a great spot, I think, not only to win the East, but to win the American League.
This is funny, too, because John Schneider was saying that Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, remarked that how much of the Blue Jays appear to be enjoying the run. What I mean by that is it's like the Sandlot. Mattingly told Schneider, these guys are just out playing baseball and having fun. You guys have been in this game for a very long time. It's one thing when you're winning. It's another thing entirely when you're winning and you're having a really good time doing it. How much does that play into the success that they're having, EK?
I mean, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Were they stressed when they traded for Louis Varland and he was not pitching like the guy that they thought, oh no, this is bad. Yimi Garcia was supposed to be coming back during that time. He's down. He's not coming back. Jeff Hoffman, are they happy and having fun when things are going bad? That would be my question. And to say, oh, they're happy and having fun now, you have to embody that at all times. And that's why some teams get complacent when they have a 4.5-game lead, because they're like, hey, you know what? Hey, we lose this game, so what? You have to take that enjoyment and embodiment of Sandlot baseball all the way into the postseason, when you are going to the ballpark at 12 o'clock and people are already outside of the stadium in Toronto. It feels like the people are on top of you, and it's just a different environment. Can they keep that same Sandlot environment? Yes, I think so, because of the guys that they have at the top. They have a veteran in George Springer, and they have 2 still young guys who know what it's like to not win in Toronto, in Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Everybody else that's there, because Santander's really not a big piece right now. He might be down the stretch here, but everybody else is kind of filling in, earning their spot. They're enjoying it. They don't know the angst of 2023 when they brought in Kikuchi out of the bullpen, or was it Kikuchi or was it Ryu? Anyway, whoever it was, they pulled him too early. They don't know the angst of that. So yeah, they're having fun. They have to keep this fun once they make the playoffs.
It's a great team. It's been a lot of fun to watch. We had Dan Schulman on the show the last time I was hosting, and the energy is there. It's almost like the energy when the Red Sox were playing really well in Fenway. That's what Toronto and Rogers Center has been like all season long.
Hey, if you're a card collector or you're looking to collect, buy, sell, trade, Arena Club's the spot. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the old process, AJ, was very clunky. Buy a box, rip the pack. Tons of comments, send it in for grading. And then finally, you get everything back. This is weeks and weeks, and you can start to try and sell the card. We have eliminated that with Arena Club, or they have. I act like I'm part of it, but in really one step.
Arena's your one-stop shop for everything. You get a card, you open a slab pack, the card is there, it's graded, it spins around coolly, shows you 3D, the front, the back, you can look at the corners, you can look at everything, and then you get a decision. Do I want to keep it? Do I want to sell it? Do I want to trade it? Gives you an instant offer. You can buy it back and re-rip another slab pack and try for something else, or you can keep it and hope the value goes up and sell it at a later date. It is truly the best spot to get cards.
20% off your first slab pack or card purchase can be had right now at arenaclub.com/FOUL and use code FOUL.